new technologies again, Facebook. We haven't started Twitter, but we're going to do tweets also. We're going to look at different types of media. We're going to have video. I'm going to have a web page. I already have a web page. I just haven't set it up. We're in the process of doing that. We're going to have video blogs on the web page. We're going to have blogs in general talking about issues, my position on certain issues of environment, recreation, and employment. So eventually, if you give me about 30 days, we'll have a bunch of stuff going up on the video at our website. It's going to be ValdezJr.forMayor.com.
Now, you mentioned in your flyer that you want to keep a certain line of communication with your constituents. Are you going to be using that kind of new media also once you're mayor?
Yes. I mean, right now, the city has its web page, but I'm going to make sure that I have a video link to my web page. Eventually, God willing, we get in. We'll make sure that we have that web page set up, and for general comments from constituents, because we always want to know what the beat of the city is.
Right.
We talk to a lot of people, but you know what? There's a lot of people we don't talk to, and so we might hear some things from people, but we want to make sure we hear from everyone that has an opportunity to be heard.
Now, Mayor Salinas, he's been in office for 4 years. There have been a couple of things that he's done that haven't reflected well on him. Are you going to use that against him in your campaign, or are you going to try to keep it positive?
Well, I'm going to push my message. My message has always been one of being fair. If anybody wants to fight, or hell, I'm the one that sued the city to get back and get an opportunity to run. I believe in everybody should have an equal opportunity to run, to represent, to be heard. I mean, if you want somebody that's going to fight for you, I think I've shown that in the past. Just in the projects we've done first for Laredo. We've done the first artificial Little League field. That's going to be set up in about a month. We're going to have an inaugural, and I'll make sure that you guys get an invite so you can check it out. It's a beautiful field, by the way.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people from different parts of the city have already gone to go check it out.
Yeah.
And they enjoyed it, and they're wondering why they don't have it in their areas.
Okay.
And it's not always that easy. It's funding issues. I've had an opportunity to get a little bit of money through different grants and different opportunities, and we're doing these projects for the neighborhood, for people. I mean, I grew up in this area. We used to play in Caliche roads when I was younger.
Right.
And so I look at what's the best way to help kids in our community. Give them the opportunities. We all want an opportunity. We did the second and third dome in the city. We used to go to 3 Points to go play in the dome. I have 2 of them now in Las Cantarranas in West Laredo. So I'm very proud of that. We've done the first football wrap, the first infield hockey. We're going to do a groundbreaking for our rec center on Mines Road that we've needed for many years. We've been working hard at it. We're getting that going in about a month. We're going to have hopefully the groundbreaking. That's going to be the biggest one, my understanding, in South Texas. 46,000 square feet. It's going to have an elderly component, like an elderly center.
Yeah.
We're going to have a component for the little kids. It's going to have indoor elevated track, basketball courts, weights, aerobics. It's going to have a branch library. We are lacking a lot of things for many years, and I've always focused, but it's, of course, you understand, it's not from one day to the other. So we've been slowly setting these things up. Unfortunately, these things should have been done 2 years ago, is why the reason I actually ran again, to make sure that they get done.
Okay.
And so we got that going. We got the Mines Road overpass finally. I mean, it was fun. It should have gotten started and finished 2 years ago. It didn't get done for whatever the reason is, and I feel a lot of times, as mayor, you have to be able to talk to your councilmen, to your friends. And I say yours as we're all equal. But you know what? I'm the one that's going to be the biggest cheerleader for your district, for the constituents of the whole city. So if I see that there's an important project like the Mines Road overpass, I'm not going to stop and wait for somebody else or that councilman to move on it. I'll be moving on it. I'll make sure we have meetings with TxDOT, with the people that need to be involved, to make sure that they get the projects going. Because a lot of times we might not know how to move something or who to talk to, and they just stay there.
Right.
Which is, I think, what happened with this project.
Okay.
And so I'm going to make sure that I talk to the councilmen, to the citizens, and make sure that we push the projects that are important to them: transportation, recreation, elderly services, and city services.
That those will be the things that you'll be focusing day one.
Oh yeah, no. We're going to make an evaluation of a lot of things citywide. I heard a comment from your one of the bloggers there said something about what happened to to the doctors and the engineers. Well, by us creating all these projects, guess what? Engineers, contractors, everyone's going to have an opportunity to bid and create work. And we want to make sure that they have local work, not always give projects to the outside consultants, to the outside contractors. I know that our mayor, he had a big issue with this, saying we were giving a lot of contracts to the outside people. Well, compare what the record under him and what we were doing before, and it's very different. I don't hear him complaining at all. My whole administration will be one of being one-on-one with a constituent. You don't need to make an appointment. If I'm there, you can come and see me. Right now, people are getting turned away because they don't have an appointment, and I don't think that's right. If I'm there, that's what I'm there for. You know, come visit with me. Am I going to use any negative that he's done? I have no idea, because I'm not really paying attention to what he's done. He's not done very much, and I think we all agree to that. What I want to focus is on the things that I want to bring forward. You know, and that's my message. I look at the family component, which is what I've always represented. You know, I have my family, my wife, my 2 daughters, and I had another daughter that passed away when she was three days old. And so that all affects the way you're brought up. And so I care about my wife and my children, and I want to make sure that they have the best things that they have for the city. And if they have the best, everyone else is going to have the best. And so that's how I look at it. Fire, police, I've always represented them. In fact, there's a joke on the council. You're the fire and police councilman, because they always go to you. And I said, you know what, it's not that. It's that they go with somebody that wants to fight. Now, I'm not saying they don't talk to the other councilmen, they probably do. But I know that I've been a fighter for them since the first day I've been on council. And so whatever I do for them benefits everybody. And so that's what I'm focusing on, the family and the family unit.
Great. Excellent.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Jose Valdez, and I want you to vote for my dad on November